Post-recording Dreas. This video talks about my debut into content creation. It is me authentically processing where I'd love to take this channel, the type of content to expect if you stick around, and finally, the hardship that comes with creating your first YouTube video. I do ramble a bit in this recording, but I kept it mostly unfiltered since it helps with the topic of this video, and you get to understand who I am a little bit as a person. Enjoy. Oh god, I just let out a deep sigh. My microphone was on mute. Alright. Well, this is, I don't have a script, but I did write some ideas down, and I was thinking what I wanted this video to be about. I just wanted this to be an introduction video to my channel. Oh, man. This is like really nerve-wracking, isn't it? And it's interesting too, because I feel like the nerves that I'm feeling now aren't going to be there when I'm just posting videos consistently. Or maybe they will be, but I highly doubt that. Knowing my experience with just starting to get comfortable with anything that I do in my life. But I'm just going to try putting words together and see if it comes out decently. So, my name is Dreas, and this is my official first YouTube video. Like I said earlier, it's nerve-wracking. I think just the concept of making something and putting myself out there and having other people see it, but also just wanting it to be done well. I think having this discussion is important because I believe that the message I want to bring with my first video is that making your first video bad is okay if it means posting something, and I'm okay with making this video no matter what it turns out like. But really, I wanted this first video to talk about what my goals are and how I want to align them with my content and what goals I have with this channel exactly. I feel like I can't be authentic, and I feel like that's the hardest part about this, because as someone who knows nothing about video editing, someone who knows nothing about video making in the sense of actually doing it, like taking the plunge and speaking into the microphone, seeing like the Audacity audio waves kind of just enlarging as I speak, it's very a surreal experience because I never thought it would feel this uncomfortable. I thought it would feel more natural. I have come from a place of streaming in my past, not like a huge streamer or anything. I've had only a couple hundred followers, and that was fun. But back to my values and how I want to align them with my content. I want to focus on gaming, I want to focus on entertainment, building community, and spreading messages and values that people can resonate with and learn from. Whether it's through my own experiences, me experiencing it and you seeing it through the video, me instilling an emotion into people, having a good time and making people laugh, playing video games, because video games is my biggest passion and has always been my biggest passion growing up. And I think that I've been wanting to express myself more creatively, and I wanted to go a little bit more out of my comfort zone and try something that would allow me to use my strong suit of gaming and turn it into a creative art. I do believe that a lot of aspects of gaming is an art, whether it's the skill or whether it's your skills in a game, because I am a very competitive gamer, or maybe it's the art or the music or the story of a video game, the mechanics, anything along those lines. But also I want to use this channel to not only build off of video games, because like I said, video games is my biggest passion, but I also want it to be an outlet to be able to find enjoyment in things other than video games. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people who either love video games just as much as I do, maybe even more, and resonate with the exact feeling of, wow, like, I love video games so much, like, I would die for video games, and I still want to do all these other things with my life, because life is a beautiful thing and worth the abundance of experiences it has to offer. Like I said, I'm a very competitive type of gamer, so I believe that a lot of my skills and capabilities in video games are something that could be enjoyable to watch, but also I'd hope to mix it with entertaining content, so it's not just me being like top 500, top 100, top 10, best player in the world type of deal, because I'm okay with not being that. I like the idea of pushing for it and striving for it depending on whatever it is, but it's not my ultimate goal to become like an esports gamer or anything. I just like being good at video games. One of my favorite games I've been playing as of late is The Finals. I believe I will start this channel by being a mainly The Finals content creator alongside trying other things and expressing myself creatively in whatever way I can, whether that's through goofy The Finals content, whether that's me doing things in real life, whether that's me expressing how I feel about the game or other games or even playing other games, I think. But I do want to focus in the niche of the Finals community because it is the main game that I've been playing as of late. I believe that it is a game where it takes a lot of skill to master, specifically through team coordination and just the skill expression and the creativity that the Finals allows isn't like many other competitive games, especially first-person shooter games, and I really enjoy that aspect of the Finals, and just being able to share that alongside my personality, I believe that people will enjoy that, or at least I would like to share that with the world, because I think it'd be fun. Alongside making this channel, I would continue streaming more consistently. I would advertise my content through my streaming, and I believe that streaming is honestly really fun from when I used to do it in the past, and I believe that it would be a way to express my love for gaming and my personality and to further connect and build a community of people who like what I do. I remember there was one small little thing with streaming back then where I felt like I was like a slightly exaggerated version of myself, and I think that's always going to be the case, whether it's like making content or doing streaming, because it's just in our human nature to act in a specific way when we're being watched by strangers or other human beings on the internet. You have no idea what's happening. Like you don't even know what these people even look like, right? You can't even like fathom the idea of like 100 people. Like imagine 100 people watching your live stream, you know? And you're sitting there and you see like the number 100 on your screen. But now imagine you are playing in your room and 100 people are in your room watching you, almost like it's a performance. And we're all together and having fun and laughing and just enjoying each other's company. And I think when people bring it to that scale, I feel like there's just a human aspect of live streaming that's really cool, where we get to directly interact with each other. And not to say that YouTube doesn't have that aspect, because YouTube has commenting and I get to interact and get to understand what you guys think of what I'm making and if it resonates with you or if this video sucks and like whatever. But I guess it sounds something that's really cool to me, because growing up and even still to this day, it was a lot of me playing video games with my family, whether that was like my immediate family or my cousins especially. And we would all just sit in the same room and it'd be like maybe like 3, 5, 12 of us just sitting around watching 1 or 2 people, or even 4, whatever, just playing video games. We're all just like in this environment of just like we're hanging out, we're playing video games, and like this is just the way it was, you know, just enjoying each other's company, enjoying the entertainment and the story and what that video game has to offer, seeing how we react to the video game, whether there's like a positive experience in the game or someone is raging and getting really mad at the video game, or you can see that someone's like very emotionally invested into the video game. Maybe they're really focused. Growing up in that environment made me realize like streaming is pretty similar to that. I wish that, sadly, it's not the same, because, you know, I can't have each and every single person from my live stream be in the room at that given time. But I do believe that there is a reminiscence of that aura. We're all gathered here to watch this guy do this thing in a video game, or to just do this thing and have these experiences, and we're all kind of present, we're all kind of together, we're all like laughing about it, enjoying it, and it just sounds like something I would love to do alongside video making, because I want to be able to use video making and live streaming as a way to creatively express my most authentic self. I think I'm new to YouTube. I've never edited a video before this one. I do know that my editing style will develop as I get better at the video making process. I'm hoping to make content that feels authentic while aligning with my values and expressing my personality. And I feel like it's going to be difficult to do in the sense of like that initial like getting comfortable with it and like making this plunge. I think the message of this video is like, this is uncomfortable. Like, I am having a difficult time speaking into this mic. My heart rate is racing as I'm speaking into this mic right now, and I kind of want to show the imperfections of this first video, and I would like to encourage other people who even feel a similar way that I do of just wanting to make content for the sake of doing something creative or sharing your own personality or wanting to develop content that aligns with your goals. Maybe, you know, like I said earlier, I like the idea of playing video games all the time, but I also like the idea of exploring other avenues of life, and I would like to use content creation as a way to do that. Maybe it's doing something creative in an artistic way. Maybe it's like picking up or making something the child version of me would have created. I remember when I was young, I used to make physical pinball machines as a kid, and like I would use like cardboard boxes and like, I don't even remember, like tin foil and cans and all this other stuff, and I would make like the most like wonky thing. There wasn't like a YouTube tutorial I was watching or anything. It was just a creation I had made in my own head, and I feel like that sounds like something I want to be able to share, like a similar creative energy with the people that resonate with that. They can create something because there is an intrinsic value of wanting to create something and put something out there into the world. So if you want to start a YouTube channel and you're having difficulty starting your first video, this is a reminder to take the plunge, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm putting myself right in front of this mic because despite it being uncomfortable, despite being anxious, despite the fear of not knowing where it's going to bring me, or even what types of situations I might be putting myself in that also will be uncomfortable, it excites me because it aligns with those values of what I discussed prior, and I want to be able to grow and develop myself while also showing to the world that you can do the same. And it's okay to feel this way, and it's okay to do it despite feeling this way, because I'm doing it right now. And if I can do it right now, you can do it right now as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, I want to become a finals content creator. I want to start streaming on Twitch, and I will be doing those things. This is my first video. I'm posting it. I'm going to go live sometime this week, and I will come up with more YouTube video ideas and try to bring as many people into my community of both my YouTube and my Twitch, and try to deliver something that aligns with these goals. And I really hope that other people like the sound of that. I really hope people like the idea of someone who's willing to do this, someone who doesn't really know what they're doing, someone who is trying, but not just trying, but like doing. Because like I've always tried, but I've learned that trying doesn't actually get you anywhere. It's a matter of taking that plunge and clicking the record button in Audacity and speaking to myself in a room, and even feeling uncomfortable with the idea of someone even hearing me speak about this, but continuing to talk past that. I don't know. I say I don't know, but I know. I want this, and I'm doing it. I don't know how the hell I'm going to edit this, but this is my first video. I mean, maybe there are other things I want to talk about, but that's the general idea. Maybe structure it a little bit better, but maybe not having the structure. Maybe keeping it as authentic as it is what I want. And just saying, fuck it, like, I could have said this better, but does it matter? Like, I think people get the idea of what I'm trying to do, and I don't need to articulate it in a perfect fashion that's never going to get done. I need to make something in the present moment and submit it despite feeling uncomfortable, despite not feeling like it's the best that I can do. Because the best that I can do is a version of myself that doesn't exist, and it's the perfect self. So yeah, my name is Dreas, DR385 on Twitch and on YouTube. And maybe I'll post on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok, whatever the fuck. But really, I want to focus on those two platforms because they're the two platforms that I actually engage with. I mean, that's really it. There's a lot of success to come from those two platforms. So, with what I want to do specifically, and the type of audience that I might want to bring. But yeah, I love video games, and I want to be able to share that love with you guys. And I love the idea of getting out of my comfort zone and finding more things that I'm gonna love that aren't video games, expressing that with all of you. I don't know. I feel like if your first video isn't bad, you're doing something wrong. And the thing you're doing wrong is not making a mistake in the video that you're posting. It's the mistakes and the perfect video that you can't create and never publishing it in the first place. And the whole time through this video, you're gonna see me playing the finals. I'm probably going to put the finals footage in the background. And I hope my content brings people that resonates with my goals and my values and my message. And I can build a community of people who enjoy what I do. Because my goal is to make stuff that I enjoy. I don't know. That's it. I hope it's... See, but I said I hope it's good. I'm thinking, but, you know, it is what it is. Whatever it is. If it's bad, if it's good, I'm going to post it. So... Thanks for watching.